Howdy y'all, I'm TJ with Bear Clan Gaming. This is another 7 Days to Die guide, increasing your zombie spawn count. In this video, I'll walk you through how to make changes to the configuration files in 7 Days to Die to increase the in-world zombie spawn count, as well as increasing the number of zombies in the wandering hordes. This does not change the number of zombies in the Blood Moon Horde. You can do that through the settings in the main menu of 7 Days to Die. But first things first, before we make any changes to the config file, be sure to back them up. The configuration files can be found in this location: C, Program Files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, 7 Days to Die, Data, Config. Now depending on where you've installed the game, this may change. So before we make edits, select the file we intend to edit, and save a copy. I have mine saved to a special file folder on my desktop. So let's start editing, shall we? You can use most Word applications to edit the config file. I just simply use Notepad as what I'm used to. So when we first open up the spawning configuration file, it looks like this. And you'll notice some how-to information at the top. What we're concerned with is biome spawning. And you'll see it broken down into pine forest, burnt, desert, snow, and wasteland. To increase the number of zombies out and about in your world, you can change the spawn max count from 1 to whatever you like. You can also change the respawn delay. Decreasing this number will allow the zombies to respawn faster. Increasing it takes longer. So to increase the total number of zombies in the world, increase your spawn max count from 1 to whatever you like. Normal PC should be able to handle upwards of 100 or so zombies, but you'll have to play with that number for your setup. And be sure to do this for each item. Now you'll notice the first one is set for zombies, all and night. The third one is downtown, like in specific biome cities. Fourth set includes wild game and enemy animals, so you can increase the number of bear or deer, chickens, or rabbits. And you'll see just from the file as it sits before we edit it, that there is an increased spawn in burnt forest, desert, and snow. This is the easy part. Let's discuss the next section, which is increasing the number of zombies for the wandering hordes. So if you scroll about halfway down the spawning configuration file, you'll see a section titled Roaming Horde Spawn Day. This controls the roaming horde spawn from day 1 to 27. So on day 1, it pulls from our zombies all file. Any time of day, total number alive is 1 and total per wave is 1. That means it will spawn 1 at a time once. Moving down to day 2, 2 total alive. That means 2 zombies will spawn, and only 2 zombies will spawn because the total per wave is 2. Increasing the total per wave means that it will continue to spawn until this number is hit. Total alive is how many is alive at any one time. If you set total alive to 1 and per wave to 10, every time you kill one, another one will spawn until it hits 10. Now as we approach day 7, you'll notice on day 6 we have a wolf group. That means you'll have a wolf pack come at you, and there'll be 5 of them. On day 7, it's disabled. Total alive 0, total per wave 0. You won't get a wandering horde on the default 7 day. You can change this here if you'd like. After day 7, you'll get a vulture group. Total per wave 15, and then back to zombies on day 9. Now, and we see on day 9, we have total value 10, 20. When you see 10, 20, it means it will spawn total per wave between 10 and 20, and it's randomized. So it could be 10 or 11 or 17 or 20, somewhere in there. But only 8 can be alive at a given time. Now this is in the daytime. If we keep scrolling down past day 27, we get roaming horde spawn night. This controls the nighttime wandering horde spawns, and it functions just like the daytime. This is a nice and simple way to increase the total zombie spawn count of your biomes, as well as your wandering hordes. This does not affect POI zombie spawns. I repeat, it does not affect POI zombie spawns. Only the ones walking around town and out in the wilderness. That way you're not getting overrun while you're indoors. Now a little note, I can attest to this as if I've messed with this quite a bit. When doing looting runs on POIs, if you have the in-world spawn turned really high, they tend to hear you and they tend to try and get to you. It makes for a fantastic gameplay. Speaking of which, we did one of these playthroughs in Alpha 19. You can check it out here on the channel. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I hope this guide was helpful. Just remember, before doing anything, and another note, if you do happen to crash the game and you don't exactly know what you've done, go ahead and delete the configuration file and reinstall the game You can do this via Steam or however you receive the game. It will replace the missing config file. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like. For more guides like this, please subscribe. Until next time, laters.